Hi, Caleb with Brownells here. In today's quick tip, I wanted to talk to you about wildcatting and wildcat cartridges in general. Reason being because it seems like every time I'm in a group of people and I bring up a wildcat cartridge, I kind of get a funny look. So I'm going to tell you what that is and, kind of why it exists. So the wildcat cartridge, by definition, is really any cartridge that's not mass-produced. So not necessarily things that used to be mass-produced. That doesn't really fit the bill of a wildcat cartridge. It's mostly stuff that people make to fill a need. So there's tons of reasons to wildcat a cartridge. And I'll get into a few examples of wildcat cartridges, just in the AR-15 platform. There's plenty of them out there. I'll take a look at, one of my favorites, which is 25-45 Sharps, or like 277 Wolverine, things like that. It's all basically cartridges built to fit into the AR-15 platform firearm. And the 25-45 Sharps, I did say it was my favorite. I'm not crazy about the name because 25 refers to the bullet it's loaded with, 257, so .25 inches, and then the 45 refers to the length, but it's in millimeters. So it's kind of a weird name there, but it's supposed to be weird. Wildcats are all weird, so it's okay, I guess, in that scenario. And then 277 Wolverine is basically, an AR cartridge loaded up to .277 bullet diameter. And a lot of people do these things to fill various needs, chasing velocities, chasing, different bullet diameters they want. And there's really, to quote, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it's not supposed to make sense. It's wildcatting, so it's just something fun. And obviously it's more tailored to the handloader because it's not mass produced. Although, like Sharps Rifle Company, the guys that came up with the 25-45 Sharps, I don't know if you still can, I hadn't looked into it recently, but you could buy the ammunition directly from them. They were manufacturing it. Or you can just buy reloading dies, which is what I did. And the 25-45 Sharps in an AR-15 is an awesome deer or hog cartridge, especially in Louisiana. And I'll say it was that because I no longer live there, so unfortunately I no longer shoot it that much, but I shot a lot of 25-45 Sharps living in Louisiana. I had both deer and hog. And it was great because my primary hunting rifle, my bolt action, was a 257 Roberts that I loaded for anyway. So I can actually use the same projectiles and load for my 257 Roberts, which is a much longer bullet, and the AR-15, the 223 base cartridge, which is obviously much shorter, but I can load them with the same projectiles. So that was almost enough right there, enough reason for me to get into it. But me personally, wildcatting does indeed have a special place in my heart. I've done quite a bit of it. The first AR-15 I've ever built was for a wildcat cartridge, and it's something I used to mess with quite a bit. So for you range guys out there that spend a lot of time on the range, spend a lot of time hand loading, chances are you've heard of wildcatting and wildcat cartridges, and chances are you probably do it. If not, it's fun. It's something even more fun to get into, especially now whenever some of the reloading components are starting to get more and more available. Now's the best time as ever to get into it. So if you have any questions or comments, or if you have a favorite wildcat cartridge, let us know in the comments down below. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call on the tech line. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. In the world of YouTube algorithms, that helps us more than you know. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.